night. Alright, so it's another episode of the Act of God's Captive into Call of the Gary, episode 71, season 4, written by Precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. So, we are taking off from yesterday. Alright, so let's get to business. So, Precious is angry with Uma and David for coming back home very late. So, the lover bed actually did their anniversary and they practically forgot that time has gone. So from the frown on her face when they entered, alright, so she entered first and David behind her, but didn't answer her greeting. She just casted a disapproving stare at her and nodded in response. Good evening, Miss Precious. David greeted also after closing the door behind him, and she just murmured a sound in response with a nod of head also, and the both of them felt even more stricken by guilt. Have they given you that kind of eye before? That eye of, like, the eye speaks volumes. The mouth no need to talk, but these eyes have spoken. That is it. David looked at Omar, who was just standing there guiltily and unable to move, then turned again, looked at Precious, who did not say anything, but her silence screamed louder than words exactly. He became more uncomfortable and wished she had just let it out and scold them. He also felt like apologizing right there, but he just couldn't find his voice as he felt so bad that he obviously made his host very angry. And before he could put himself together to say something, Precious was already walking away from the sitting room. I guess she's mad because we stayed out late, right? He asked Uma with a lower voice, and she nodded in the affirmative. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. He apologized to her. No, it's not, Uma replied, refusing to let him take the blame alone as he always does. It's not your fault. We both did not take notice of time, and she has the right to be mad at us. I'll just go and explain things to her, she told David, trying to undo any form of inconvenience Precious' attitude must have caused. I'll go with you, he told her. No, you go to your room and relax. I'll go to meet her in their room, she told him, and he sighed out loud. Alright. I'm truly sorry, he apologized. It's okay, David, just go to your room, okay? She told him. Are you sure you can handle it? He asked her. Yes, I can, she assured him. Okay, I love you, he said. I love you too, she replied, and they hugged before he left for the guest room while she left to meet Precious. She knocked gently at the master's bedroom where Precious and her husband sleeps, then waited for about 2 minutes later. Precious answered the door. Good evening, Miss Precious, Uma greeted. Please, can I come in? She requested almost immediately, and she let her in. Good evening, Uncle, she greeted Pastor Peter when she entered the room and saw him on the bed. Good evening, Uma Sinachi, he replied. We were worried about you. Where did you go? He asked her. I'm sorry, she apologized. David and I went to Blackpool and we lost track of time, she explained. And what exactly were you doing out there that you couldn't check your time to see that time was passing until nightfall? Precious, Miss Precious, I'm sorry, she apologized. Uma Sinachi, you are beginning to lose it, and I'm not taking I'm sorry from you anymore. I don't want this to repeat itself ever again, she told her. I promise, Uma assured her that it won't happen again. If this happens again, I will not just report you to mom and dad. I will confront David myself and stop him from coming here to see you. She warned her, and that it's differently. She just nodded in response, or more. I'm sorry, she apologized again. It's fine, you can go to your room, replied Precious. Thank you, Miss Precious, said Uma. Can I hug you? She requested, looking for her face, and Precious gave her a bombastic side eye. I'm not happy with you, she told her. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Uma apologized for the upturned time, and Pastor Peter started laughing, seeing the way Precious was acting coy and playing hard to get for Uma. Oni, please forgive her. She's sorry, he entreated on Uma's behalf. Come here, Precious said with a smile, opening her arms to her for a hug. And she went and threw herself into her arms. Thank you, Miss Precious, feeling grateful, she said as she hugged her. You're welcome, replied Precious. You know I love you and I want the best for you, right? She asked her, and she nodded in acknowledgement. I want you to keep being a good girl. and would not have any problem. Is that okay? She asked. Yes, thank you. Omar replied, nodding, and that was how their friendly relationship was restored again. She entered the room relieved, and just then, David, who has been waiting to hear from her and know how it went, sent a message to her phone. Hi, Sunshine, what's going on? He asked, and she called his phone. Hi, David. I just got back to my room now, she informed him. We are good now, she's not mad anymore, she told him. Ah, thank you, he said, feeling relieved. I'll just leave you to freshen up, then we'll pray. He told her, and with that, they ended the call, hoping to reconnect when she's done washing up. Now we are taking the next available flight back to Nigeria, to Owerri, Imo State. Onemeka made up his mind to go back to the prayer ground and resume his warfare prayers there. And at 12 a.m., he went there wearing a mean face while looking around to see if he would sight Mira there again. This time around, my guy don't vex. Especially when you've gotten the endorsement you need. You don't care if anybody tell you you are mean, as long as the most important person in your life, like a person which I tell you you have to be mean, it's not a problem. Oh God, you have the opportunity to be mean to every person, everybody you see there. Yes, so all right, thank you very much for listening, and I hope these people now they will take it. If they are black pool, they did not see white pool to go. It's black pool. Why would they come back late? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and see you next week. So expect another episode on Monday. Yes, we won't be coming every Monday, but at least sometimes we'll be coming on Monday. So next week Monday you will be here. You will be seeing me on Monday, same time, 11 o'clock. God bless you, and have a beautiful and great weekend ahead. God bless you. Bye bye, and don't forget tomorrow is Sunday. Bye bye.